me ask you a question, G. If they took money off the planet right now, if money was never a thing, right, what would you do in life to fulfill you? That's what I'm left to just think about. If money was never a thing, what would you be doing right now to fulfill your life? That means if they took money out the picture, everything you are chasing and in pursuit of right now would not matter. None of it. See, the main way this world runs is just money. It's money. Money is the reason people kill, people hurt people do all type of crazy things because of money. Now, when you get to a point in life and you understand that money follows a person, it doesn't chase it. Prime example with anything in life. Anything you want comes to you if you don't chase it. You know what I'm saying? And it just left me to think like everybody is waking up every day going to go chase $1. For what? Because a person thinks in their mind that if you have this amount of money, you have more power and you are better than this person, which is not true. That's a small-minded thinking. Thinking money is the key to everything. Money is not the key. Money is just it's a stepping stone. It give you leverage over your life to actually do the things that you want to do, because money gives you freedom to do what you want. But let's think, what would you want to do if money was not in the picture right now? That's what you should go. That's what you should be doing right now. When you truly understand it, life shouldn't be about chasing $1 to become the richest person on the planet. What's the point of that? I'm just thinking about it like, okay, you get this amount of money, what's next? What is there next to do? After you do everything you want to do, you buy everything you ever wanted, what is there to do? How would that fulfill you? How would you feel? And that just lead me to think like, so many people's mind is caught up about money instead of just truly being genuine and making real connections with people. I think that's the true meaning of us being here, just experiencing life and the connections you make. Because understand, life is better when you're with other people. For some reason, I always notice that when you're alone, it's still good, it's peaceful. But at the same time, when you're making genuine connections with other people that's on the same time as you are, it's like life just becomes better. It feels better just because it's like, I don't know how to really put it in words, but it just feels beautiful. And it just left me to think like, if money was never in the picture, the world would be such a peaceful place. It'd be more beautiful. There's nothing to fight over. There's nothing to kill about. There's nobody struggling, nobody stressing, because everything you need, you could just go get it. And which it don't make sense. And I always think like, what if money wasn't in the picture? Everything would feel better. It'll be more vibrant, more happy, exciting to be alive, because it's like there would be no more struggle, and it just don't make sense no more. Just when you think about things like that, like I just be thinking about shit like that all the time. What if money was never here? What if guns was never here? Those are the two main things in this world that give people power over other people, or think they have power, is a gun and money. Without those things, you have nothing. A lot of people, if they lose their guns or their money, they gonna feel powerless, like they don't have no power, you know? But the thing is not about having power, it's about having yourself. It's about knowing who you are without it, you know? And that's a lot of people, they never get to that level. They always think, shit, I'll just go chase this dollar. Fuck that, I'll do that later. It don't make sense. Why would you chase $1 when you should be trying to chase who you are? Because I got to a point of just thinking like, man, fuck the money. Fuck the money. What the? Money gonna come, bro. What's the point of stressing over it? You should never stress or worry about it. It always gonna come once you align yourself with you and find out who you really are. And so I say, man, find something to fulfill you in this life other than chasing $1. $1 ain't gonna fulfill you. You will, by doing things that make you feel better about life. When you understand that, you will truly live a more fulfilling life. It'll be very unique in a way, you know, very different. But tap in with me.
Hi guys, welcome back. Let's talk life. Now, there's no right way to live life, and life doesn't come with a manual book. But I believe life is about doing things that make you feel fulfilled within yourself and within your life, that make you feel good, that give your life meaning, and make you feel like, you know, life is, you are being fruitful. in your life. You know, you're living your purpose, or you're finding your way to your purpose. I feel like the most important things in life, I always say, are the things that money can't buy. So things like happiness, peace, love, memories with our loved ones, just having loved ones, you know, family, our children, wife, husband, the person that we love, you know. These things make life worth living and give us reasons to strive to have a better life, to want better for ourselves and our loved ones. But what does it mean to feel fulfilled? Like, how do we do that? I feel like in life, we just have to keep testing different things out and trying different things, learning new skills, and just opening our minds and just understanding the possibility of change. Because if you really think about it, yeah, so many people die every day. People are losing their lives, but every single one of them is very likely, it's most likely that they had a long to-do list, like things that they still wanted to do, whether it's to do with, you know, their ambition, goals, or just new things, new life experiences that they wanted to um, try out. So what I'm saying is there's always room to express, to explore like who you are, and to try new things, and to just be adventurous, you know, whether it's, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be like anything to do with your work, your career, like making money, or just new life experiences, traveling here, there, wherever, trying new hobbies. I just feel like life is to be lived. And even though the negatives will happen occasionally, and, you know, people, negative experiences, I feel like it's important to not let that overshadow your life, who you are, and what you got going on. Keep that to a very minimum. I even done a video speaking about like reacting to, just being mindful of who you react to, and just that when you're on a certain journey, you can't afford to react to everything and everyone. And yeah, it's just like overlooking people, overlooking things, seeing things and people for what they are. If people are scum, leave them to be scum. You just have to learn how to like get into that type of mentality, because mindset in life, your mindset and the mentality you have is just so important, and it's really what's going to take you places. But yeah, I thought to just do this video, because in reality, yeah, life is, every day we have to make choices in our lives. We decide, the day goes by so quick, the year goes by so quick. Sometimes it's easy to feel like, oh, you got all the time in the world to figure this out, to figure that out, or to relax, but really you don't. I feel like whilst you're in your youth, just look, forget about being in your youth. Just whilst you have time, yeah, and whilst you're watching this video, it's important to just figure out what you need to do and keep a balance of like trying to work hard, trying to change your life, but also enjoying life, kicking back, just enjoying the fruits of life, like keeping a balance. But we don't have all the time in the world that we think that we have. So I just feel like, yeah, it's so important to kind of believe in yourself and strive for whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled. Like, there's certain things that I do. I've told you guys before, I do swimming. I've now started gym. Didn't really like gym before, if I'm honest, but I'm trying to incorporate that. Just trying new things, pushing myself, sauna, spa, normal stuff. I always get my treatments done, nails, hair, all of that. But whilst doing these things, I'm realizing, you know, when you keep doing something, even when you don't want to do it, you realize that it's like you are going through consistency. Like, you understand what consistency is in depth, because you're making a choice to be consistent and to do these things. And when you do that, it teaches you discipline. But also when it comes to things like self-care, taking care of yourself, or doing things that are beneficial for your health, such as gym, and taking that into consideration and making time, even when you have such a busy life, it it kind of teaches you what makes you feel fulfilled and what doesn't, and just the difference between when you decide to do these things and when you don't. Because it's a big difference when Somebody can just, you know, sit down, chill in their spare time, sleep, have a nap, relax, watch TV, Netflix, whatever the weather. But when you're actually using your spare time to do different things and a list of things that are beneficial for you, you kind of understand the difference. You're able to compare, like, doing I'm doing something that is, what's the word, that is going to contribute to my progress, to me becoming a better version of myself. It's very different to when you're just chilling, doing nothing in your spare time, or abusing your spare time. Like, I feel like people can do what they want, of course, and sometimes you do have to relax, take a break, take time off, enjoy life, as I said. But it's also very different when you use your spare time to work towards your goals, or to do something that is positive, as I said, that's helping you. So yeah, man, consistency is a lifestyle. We always hear the word, we always see videos about it. It's something that a lot of successful people speak about, or people that is, you know, in a certain mindset and they're working towards this and that. You always hear people speaking about consistency because it's important. Like, most of the time, it's not that people are more talented than you or they have crazy talents. It's just that they're consistent at one thing, or they take these small actions that lead to them changing their life. And yeah, man, I just feel like a misconception can be that consistency is easy, and it's really not. It's very, very hard because, you know, as a human, you go through all these emotions. So you have a lot of things going on in your life, just in life in general. And then you've got all your emotions on top of that. As I said, emotions can just randomly pop up at any time, try and throw you off course, and it's just a lot. Do you know what I mean? We feel so many different things. Sometimes we're tired, hungry, sad, not motivated, but it's the actions that create consistency and that make a difference. And yeah, man, when you see someone else or other people being consistent, don't think that it's easy, because it's really not. You really have to push yourself. And I done a little video, but I didn't think about it in depth, so I just deleted it. But I was just basically going to speak about ways, you see, when you're an adult, you just realize how difficult it can be to uplift yourself and to keep going, especially if you currently have a support system, or you was raised with a good support system. Do you know what I mean? Because when you have a good support, like good people around you, good family, a great support system, it's so easy to be comfortable and to just get complacent and, you know, feel good with the things in life that make you comfortable. Say, like, you have a good job, good house, good car. You can just easily get comfortable and feel like that's enough. And, you know, the people around your support system is enough. You may just get comfortable and feel like that's fine for you, if you get what I mean. But to be able to push yourself and want better for yourself and work towards better for yourself, it can be just so difficult. Do you know what I mean? And also for people that don't have a support system and that didn't have the best upbringing, it's difficult for them as well, because it's easier when you have people advising you, supporting you, whatever the weather. You get what I'm saying? There's different scenarios that can be compared to one another, but overall it is just a big challenge to push yourself as an adult and to keep yourself going and think to yourself, what am I working towards? How do I keep going even when I struggle with my emotions and things that's going on in my life? How do I deal with this? How do I deal with that? But this was just a quick video, freestyle thoughts that I'm sharing with you guys, and I hope that this video helped you in some way. And yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Bye, guys.
These are 5 things my dad taught me growing up that I think everybody should practice. Remember to save this post and rewatch it when you're having a bad day. Number 1, you either win or you learn. You never lose. This perspective really helped me to be more brave going into my decisions. If you win, it's very easy. We all love that feeling. But if you fail, your objective becomes to find the lesson, so you don't get stuck in whatever negative thoughts that are running through your head. And for me, that just makes me feel more confident. I've practiced it all my life, and now, even though I'm scared whenever I try something new, I always tell myself, it's okay, because if you fail, you've grown from it. And you just learn how not to do things if you're gonna attempt the same thing in future. Number 2 is a problem doesn't go away until it's taught you what you needed to learn. Whenever I encounter a problem, I immediately think, what is it I have to learn from this? And if it keeps coming back to me as a problem, I keep searching for the lesson. Now, I think what's important to remember is that it may not be an immediate solution. You may take months or even years to overcome this problem entirely. The problem could be you keep failing at a task you're being asked to do, or you've allocated for yourself. The solution could be that you ask for help and learn how to do it in the process, or you just let it go altogether. There's no shame in letting something go. Again, you either win or you learn. And in this case, you've just learned how to let things go. Number 3, you can't pour from an empty jug. You know how on the airplanes, when the air mask drops, you have to put it on for yourself before you help someone else? That's exactly what this means. You have to first fulfill your own needs before you can be in service of someone else. Otherwise, resentment can build. This applies to relationships, friendships, anything. I like to take myself out on solo dates or solo trips just for me. A lot of people may think that that's like sad or lonely, but I don't feel lonely. I really feel very comfortable with myself, and whenever I'm alone, I just enjoy the little things around me, the ambiance of the restaurant, the plane ride, the sky, just spending time with my thoughts. That's how I fill my jug. Also why I like crafting and doing little hobbies, and that's also what you can do. Number 4, if you don't love it, don't do it, because you won't be able to give it your all. But in the situation where you have to do it anyway, my dad always told me to find the joy, the purpose, or what you can learn from it. Personal growth is also filling your own jug. Number 5, throw yourself into whatever you are doing. This can apply to work. It can also apply to relationships. Some of my friends are afraid to throw themselves into a relationship. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you're afraid of getting hurt, remind yourself you either win or you learn. Think about it, right? If you don't give 100% into everything you do, you will never know the true outcome of your endeavors. If you give 50%, you can't expect 100% back. That's just selfish. And we have to be accountable for our actions as well. So if you have to allocate time to anything, time is limited, life is short, just go ahead and immerse yourself 100% in whatever it is you're doing. I guarantee you, if you start practicing these 5 principles starting today, you'll be able to build your confidence gradually as a person, own a curious, critical thinking mind, and feel safe enough to lead your life with an open heart.